George Bolet stands in a direct line of descent from such keyboard giants of the past as Joseph Hoffmann, Joseph Levin, Leopold Godowsky, and Rachmaninoff himself, all pianists of the old grand school of the beginning of this century, and each linked in some way with the Curtis Institute of Philadelphia, of which Hoffmann was the director when, as a boy, George Bolet arrived to study there. Bolet's career was significantly launched at the age of 16 when he played at Carnegie Hall before an audience which included Hoffmann, Godowsky, Rachmaninoff, and Horowitz. And since then, he's travelled extensively, enjoying an international career which has seen him performing with most of the major orchestras throughout the world. In the next few months alone, he'll be playing in the Far East, in America, Canada, and London, not to mention a project to record most of the major piano works of Liszt over the next few years. But no matter how rigorous his performing schedule, he's always found time to teach and to pass on the fruits of a lifetime spent with music. 6 pianists will be taking part in the masterclasses, all of them concert pianists in their own right, and all representing various traditions of piano playing. 2 come from Britain, 2 from America, 1 from Germany, and 1 from Brazil. Ira Levin comes from Chicago, where he began his piano studies at the age of 10. He's one of the younger generation of Curtis students and has already studied for a time with George Bolet. In 1980, he won the 2nd National Chopin competition in Miami and subsequently represented the United States in the International Warsaw competition. He's also appeared with orchestras in Chicago, Philadelphia, Miami, and Caracas, and has given recitals throughout the United States, including 2 appearances at the Spoleto Festival in 1980 and 1982, and the Brevard Festival in 1980. He's broadcast in Voice of America and Radio Free Europe, and he's here playing part of the exposition of the first movement of the concerto.
All right, good. This is really one of the most difficult passages of the whole concerto to play. All right. I like some of the things that you're doing, but I think some of your accentuations are a little bit exaggerated because you're doing those things at the expense of the main melodic line. You know, it reminds me of the story of the farmer that had a mule for sale, and some city slicker came out to the farm. He had just bought a new farm and needed a mule. So the old farmer was telling him this was really a very, very unusual mule and very intelligent. Do anything you ask him, anything you want, the mule does. So they go out to the barn, and here's the mule, and the farmer goes down, picks up a 2x4 and hits the mule on the head, and he said, "But what are you doing? What? You say he's so intelligent, he does everything you want. Why do you hit him on the head like that?" He said, "Yes, but you got to get his attention first." Well, you know, it isn't necessary to hit the listener over the head with something like that to get his attention. You can do it in a much more subtle way. Play that whole passage again for me. Now, there's a line here that you're absolutely kind of neglecting and ignoring, and I really would like to hear some of it. There's another line that you can do. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, go on. I can tell you from a practical point of view, you're playing this at really quite a good clip. I think you're going to find it extremely difficult with most orchestras to play it at that tempo. For some unknown reason, the strings they find it extremely difficult to do at a really fast tempo, the tempo that you played it. And you're going to find that there are many times when you're just going to have to be able to play it more slowly. And the worst is trying to play them at that tempo and pianissimo, because they always want to play too loud.
Jorge Bolet's Master Class will continue in a moment.